The problem with reviewing a film like A Real Pain is that it's easy to get swept up in over intellectualizing every aspect of it. In doing so, there's a risk of missing the quiet simplicity the film also exudes. That said, it's hard to put into words what exactly this film does to you as an audience. The story begins at the airport where David and Benji are about to board a flight to Poland. The brothers have planned a Jewish heritage tour funded by money left to them by their late grandmother. Through this journey, they hope to reconnect with their Jewish roots and confront the horrors of the Holocaust that their grandmother survived. Their itinerary includes a visit to the home she once lived in and was forced to flee from during the war. But beyond their grandmother's past, the brothers, once close, also hope to rebuild their own fractured relationship. Given their vastly different personalities, that seems like a near impossible task. From the outset, it's evident that A Real Pain isn't driven by plot. Written and directed by Jesse Eisenberg, who also plays the role of David, the film has no dramatic twists or grand narrative arcs. Even as it takes the shape of a travelogue, the film resists the temptation of a sweeping cinematic canvas. When the characters arrive at historically significant locations, the focus remains firmly on their personal reactions rather than the historical context. Those details are mere passing references. And yet, the screenplay remains compelling. It navigates a delicate spectrum of confusion, empathy, and detachment that the characters experience in the shadow of these haunted places. There is a lot of humor, but beneath all those funny lines and chaotic moments, there is something profound and deep. It's the bedrock of the film, and you get a sense of it from the very beginning. In one of the film's best scenes, while traveling first class, Benji is unable to reconcile the luxury they are enjoying with the brutal history of those very tracks once used to transport their ancestors to concentration camps. He suggests they move to economy class out of respect, but the others dismiss the idea, unwilling to share his discomfort. Frustrated, Benji exits the compartment in quiet protest. This film, in terms of its acting performances, does not give a staged feel. It was fluid in a way that makes you question whether it's a story that is unfolding or something that demands your immediate attention, for the realism of it all. It's fiction at its best, when lies say very true things. For me, that was Kieran Culkin's performance in this film. He brought so much of himself into the film that I didn't know how much was him and how much was the part he was playing. On the Graham Norton show, where both actors appeared together, Kieran revealed that Jesse cast him without having seen any of his work. Having known him somewhat, Jesse said he cast him based on his essence. This may sound bizarre, especially for a part he had originally written for himself, drawn from his own family history and a Jewish heritage trip he had undertaken years earlier. After having watched some of Kieran's promotional interviews, his real-life persona feels remarkably similar to that of Benji. That said, he also admitted in those interviews that he wasn't initially convinced about taking the role, but thankfully for movie lovers, things fell into place. It couldn't have been any other way, so far as the casting of Benji and David goes. Both were perfect for their roles. Kieran now has an Oscar for Best Supporting Actor to show for his efforts. The character of Benji is without a doubt the true standout of the film. Dynamic, wild, and impossible to ignore, Eisenberg writes him with such finesse. He's someone you both hate and love at the same time. The way David navigates Benji's chaotic presence is what makes A Real Pain such a deeply fulfilling watch. The backdrop of a troubled family Holocaust history gives the film its much-needed layers, but at its core, it remains very much a family drama, intimate, relatable, and one that will stay with you. IMDb gives it 7.1 out of 10. My rating is 4 out of 5. A Real Pain is streaming on Jio Hotstar in India. If you like this video, please like, share and comment, and subscribe to this channel for more such reviews.